Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40k Universe. I am your host, Gershwan, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Scutari. We're going to get into a little bit of a discussion of the Dune Crawlers, what they are, and where they've been. And then after that, we're going to talk a little bit about notable campaigns that the Scutari have been in, how they spread the Omnissiah's glory throughout the Imperium and in other places. If you guys have any suggestions for topic ideas, please comment down below. Don't forget to put suggestion followed by whatever video idea, topic, whatever you guys would like us to create a video about. Comment that down below. And the reason for that is what we're doing is we're tallying up all the different suggestions, and it's easier for us to pick out those suggestions in the comments if it's just labeled as suggestion and the topic. So again, guys, help us out by suggesting what you guys want to hear about. Let's get into 40 facts about the Dune Crawlers. The Onager Dunecrawler's various armaments can blast apart squadrons of aircraft, punch holes through traitor battle engines, and autonomize enemy commanders in beams of blinding blue light. When on the hunt, their appendages make them seem like predatory insects with a mighty sting. These walking engines possess a daunting amount of firepower for their size, so much so that the unenlightened men of the Astra Militarum often compare them to walking guns. To the Scutari, the Dune Crawler is no mere weapon, but a walking reliquary, protected by the machine god. To the Tech Priest, it is little more than a tool of destruction, albeit one tempered in the fires of history. The Onager Dunecrawler owes its origin to the Mars Universal Land Engine, fashioned by the techno-archaeologist Arken Land. The original mule was inspired by the bad-tempered insect beast of burden that its maker believed walked Holy Terra in eons long past. Intended as a workhorse that could escort its masters across the wastes of Mars in relative safety, the machine proved so successful it was soon rebuilt as a weapon of war. It was renamed, outfitted with force shields, replicated by the millions, and sent to the front lines. The Dunecrawler of the 41st millennium still bears very powerful weaponry, and the miniature fusion generators at its rear means it is capable to outlast even the rugged vehicles of the Adeptus Astartes. Its guns are hard-linked to an extensive databank that can record its successes until it is as full as a tick bloated with stolen blood. The Dune Crawler's modifications allow it to send this hard data directly to its master, and conversely, to channel their imperatives to the Scutari around it. The Dune Crawler holds two crew that are united with their Onager host in a strange symbiotic relationship. Its gunner is a Scutari Ranger, his formidable marksmanship bolstered by a variety of autoscry lenses. The machine's driver is a Scutari Vanguard, his resilience to harmful energies allowing him to immerse himself in the electro-amniotic tank that allows direct communion with the Onager's machine spirit. Such crewmen will eventually be used up in the manner of energy batteries, but these drivers are easily replaced by inserting a new Vanguard into the filthy electrode-rich soup. The Onager can be given a new lease on life. The Scutari crewmen meet their fate uncomplainingly. To serve the machine god is a reward in itself. Because of their durability, Dunecrawler squadrons are common sight in the Scutari legions. To the pounding of hydraulic feet, they drive the foes of the Omnissiah before them, stalking relentlessly through the ruins of war-torn worlds with neither compassion nor pause. Onager Dunecrawlers decimate the foe of the Scutari while channeling great swaths of battlefield information to their masters high above. Squadrons of these versatile walkers clink to war in long columns that stalk forward in uncanny unison, clambering over shattered ruins and wading through toxic runoff without breaking stride. The enemies of the Cult Mechanicus have good reason to fear the Dunecrawler, for these ornate monsters are protected by overlapping Eminentus force fields, and bear some of the most historic and destructive tank portable weaponry the Tech Priests can devise. When battle begins, the Onager Dunecrawlers fan out to form a gun line, and with each devastating volley of firepower, prove the supremacy of the Omnissiah to all those who dare doubt him. The Omnissiah's glory continued to be spread throughout the galaxy by these Scutari units. In the action known as the Unknowable, Scutari from Stygeist 9 are sent in to the Diluvian-class world of Mago, when the planet's industry dries up its ocean to reveal Necron-tier architecture. The Scutari fight valiantly against the Necrons of the Awakening Tomb Complex, allowing the planet's islander people to evacuate to a man, but are badly outmatched. Only their commanding tech priest, hunting for knowledge behind the lines, escapes the ensuing carnage. However, in doing so, they clash with Trizon the Infinite. One by one, the tech priests are locked in stasis fields and displayed as part of a monument of Magos' fall. In the 925th year of the 41st millennium, the brutal juggernaut of Grax spills through the star system of Ryza. Legions of Scutari counterattack alongside Catachans and liberated human slaves. Word of the intense fighting attracts Ragcuts, which breaks through the Imperial cordon to invade Ryza for the third time since the conflict began. The fate of a string of systems hinges upon the Forge world at its heart. The action known as the Ultimate Power in the year 998 of the 41st millennium is when clues to the location of the Omnicopia are uncovered upon Hell's Teeth, a demon world on the edge of the Maelstrom. The Omnicopia, an arcane device that contains every STC with a psychic component, is of immeasurable value. Many billions of Scutari are dispatched to Hell's Teeth with all haste. The entire Adeptus Mechanicus is abuzz. Should the legendary Omnicopia be found, they will finally have a way to control, precipitate, and even weaponize humanity's psychic draw. In the year 747th of the 41st millennium, the War of Neotech, the Tau settlers of Vesha Yo find themselves fighting for their lives against 3 Scutari legions. There, the ancient weapons of the Adeptus Mechanicus are pitted against the clean, cutting-edge technology of the Tau Empire. War hordes from another 8 Scutari legions are deployed before victory is finally secured. During the cleanup operation, 6 starfighters full of Tau war materials find their way back to the Forge world of Tigris. After the Battle of Macragge, a splinter fleet of High Fleet Behemoth finds its way into the Scutari-held Dougal Helix. This action became known as the Reign of Fire in the 748th year of the 41st millennium. Using the knowledge recovered from the Trian Data Codex, the Scutari fight back. The cohort commanding Alpha 9 Thyric turns the tide by saturating a stratum of the atmosphere with gas from the planet's promethium refineries. After his Onager network laser sets the skies aflame, each new rain of Tyranid spores incinerates those Xenos planetside instead of reinforcing them. A triumphant data codex is compiled and sent to the nearby Forge world of Akatran, where it is swiftly filed away in the archives and forgotten. On the year 745 of the 41st millennium, the death of the Trian occurred. A terrible new foe looms from the void. On the far reaches of the eastern fringe, the Adeptus Mechanicus, research station of Trian Primus, comes under attack from the Tyranid threat. Despite a stalwart defense by Magos Varnak Scutari cohort, an entire regiment of the Astra Militarum, the planet is conquered and its biomass devoured in short order. Varnak manages to compile a data codex that reveals the dreaded truth of the planet's last few hours and fires it into space, before triggering the outpost Runes of Ending. In the year 664 of the 41st millennium, after the disastrous battle of Elixia, Scutari survivors are sent to extract the runic inscriptions upon the ancient standing stones of the Grave's End. In doing so, they open a long-forgotten gate into the warp. Elixia is consumed by the demonic invasion that follows, its remaining populace subject to exterminatus within a week. In the year 785 of the 39th millennium, the War of the Golden Cog occurred. The Fabricator General of Mars claims ownership of the riches of the Fortress of Solus, a lair of the Calexis Temple. A disastrous civil war between Mars and Terra is averted by a sniper's bullet, but the artifact known as the Golden Cog is left to the Scutari. And those were 40 facts about the Scutari Dune Crawlers and a little bit about their campaigns. Now, of course, we're not done. There's more campaigns to talk about for the Scutari, so the Scutari themselves are not done. And we're also going to go through each individual Scutari organizations. I forget what they're called. But subscribe to the channel to get that. We're going to continue to put out more Scutari videos, and like I said before, the reason we put so much emphasis on the Scutari is because there was a suggestion by you guys, or there's a lot of suggestions of Scutari videos by you guys. So if you guys want to see other things, comment down below. Even if you've already commented or requested videos in the past, request them again. That way you add to the tally of whatever topic you guys want to hear about. So comment down below with suggestion, followed by the video idea or the video topic. And again, guys, thank you so much for coming in here every single day and liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. It's really helping us grow. We're almost to 50,000 subscribers, and that's when we're going to do a huge giveaway. Well, a giveaway. And again, guys, thank you for everything. If you guys want to help us create more videos, please jump on over to Patreon. It's a simple $1 a month, and that's going to give you videos every single day. We try to put out 2 videos every single day here on YouTube, and then you get extra stuff on Patreon, like creepypastas and other cool for the greater wars and whatnot. So please support us on Patreon. And again, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing, and I'll see you tomorrow. This was Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.